Okay there, chat. Sorry about that. You know the drill. OBS is weird these days, and it just automatically stops sending data back to Twitch for no reason at all. What was the last thing you saw, chat? Tell me, what was the last vision you had? So I know what, because I want to know where you were at, and we'll just do something over again. What happened, Senpai? I don't know. OBS, ever since they updated it, it just randomly, every once in a while stops sending any data to Twitch, and I have to restart OBS. I walked near a certain death sign. Oh, so you didn't see the actual death then? Looks like I'm gonna have to do it again. You notice I have a 4-year subscriber badge? Yeah, I'm a Twitch creator, or a streamer, is automatically subscribed to their own channel. So technically I am the first subscriber to my own channel. They do that, so they actually used to be different. It used to be that in the old days of Twitch, from what I understand, if you wanted to use your channel's own emotes, you had to subscribe to your own channel. So they changed it so a partner is automatically subbed. And that's just the way it be. Alright, so, let's continue. Don't I like your plan of walling up your dad in a catacomb by enticing him with Diet Coke? Well, I'm not a fan of murder in any way, even if it is involving Diet Coke or, Edgar Allan Poe stories. So maybe give it a bit more thought first. That's weird, subbing to your own channel. Yeah, all the Twitch streamers thought so too. So eventually they complained enough, and Twitch was like, okay, every streamer that's partnered will just automatically be, subscribed to their own channel. So, I guess you guys didn't see what happened when I walked across the bridge. So, here it is again. For all you hentai fans out there. He made you waste the card? Well, you still have the card, don't you? You can spend it on other things. I mean, go on Amazon and buy yourself something nice. They're just like an instant death moment. Well, I was just showing you guys what you missed when the stream died, so, whoops. So I wanted to show it again. So the first time it happened, I was completely like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I don't like the instant death scenes. It's like playing, an old, Adventure Quest game. So, we gotta find a way to deal with that thing. There's something written on the notebook. There's a monster in the water, the bastards killed 2 of my buddies. I should never have doubted that old urban legend about alligators in the sewers. That was no myth. But no one believes me. They were drunk and slipped. We're not that damn stupid. Even calling it a monster isn't quite right. This is something else. All I know is something's in there. I'm going in now to beat that thing's head in. If you find this note, consider it my will. Revenge is futile, or so you may think, reading this, but Jose and Jamie were my best buddies. Wish I knew how to do the deed. Guns won't work underwater. Even my famous knife work won't do much. If only I had a hand grenade. So we gotta find some explosives, huh? Or we can just plug the hairdryer into a plug and throw it in the water. Actually, given the puzzles on hard mode, defying logic, it's even more like an old school adventure game. So is there a plug-in in this room that we can just, toss our hairdryer into it? There's blood all over the walls and floor. What's this? The monster mentioned in that note. I don't think it's a good idea to hang around here like this. There's an outlet here. Good. Yeah, I don't think this would actually work, a tiny hairdryer electrifying this... Shit, someone's rubbing their goddamn motorcycle outside my building. That's a large pool of water. That's how they should also deal with it. Something tells me that wouldn't go so well. Rip Tentacle. Pretty sure that wouldn't work on Pennywise. Well, just to point out, he's beaten up by a silver necklace or an earring in the book. What kind of valve could this be? If that's anything important, I'll just leave it alone for now. Another financial news for you. You plan to make this big whole channel plan involving comedy. Thinking of starting a Kickstarter, but unlike the dirty trick in the questions tab, I'm thinking of making it genuine. I recommend getting your content out first. No one's gonna like do a Kickstarter for you as soon as you start your channel up, because you won't have a fan base. So I'll build that up first. A lot of stupid shit happened. Yeah, well, that's Stephen King's bread and butter. Stephen King has a bit of a strange outlook on life and people. Okay, let's check room. Or don't. The drum is in the way. There's something inside. I doubt I can move it. Can you step over it there, honey? Shouldn't be that difficult. Well, it's better than just, oh, it's the doorknob's broke. Yeah, Green Jacket, yeah, I think you're gonna have trouble attracting an audience like that, unless you're planning to do it, do something weird with these, tutorial videos. Like how to basic. Spice it up a little bit, would you? Okay, so before we head that way, let's check and make sure there's nothing down here. Thought I just killed myself. Not a pleb? Well, congratulations on your non-plebness. Maybe not. Why are we talking about it when we're actually in a deep, dark sewer? Okay, where am I? Wait, I'm nowhere on the map. I guess there was nowhere else to go, so might as well keep going down. Should be talking about Ninja Turtles. Those filthy guys that ate pizza in the sewer? No thank you. I wouldn't want to hang out with the Ninja Turtles, to be honest. Nor would I want to eat pizza in their sewer home. Yeah, the map just... Okay, we're just nowhere. You're gonna use a British accent? No, always a good sign. Nothing better than a YouTuber that puts on a fake accent. Come on, camera. This is... I like the angle and it's spooky, but it's kind of annoying to move around. This might be the scene I'm thinking of. Or not. We're outside. Don't have map. They really wanted to take away the comfort of having the map in this game. I'm starting to get that impression. It's like, oh, you like checking the map to see where you're at, huh? I think we're actually in a circus tent from the looks of things. You know, I kind of, even though I know it's not going to happen, I do kind of wish we'd get a new Silent Hill game where they would set it like back in the older days, like say 1950 or something. I think that could be really interesting. Silent vaudeville. A circus and Silent Hill game would be very scary. They could even have it be the time when the circus came to town. That's a free one, Konami. You're welcome to use it. God knows you seem like you need the help right now. Map? No map? Yeah, we desperately needed those. Okay. Do I need to use one right now, though? Go ahead and use one. Electricity's off. The elevator won't work. There's a can of adhesive here. It doesn't seem too special. I like how she can just decide when something, your random object, is going to be needed, like the wine bottle that she will pick up, but adhesive, I'll never need that. There are bags of cement or something piled up under there. Pachinko machine, son. You make that joke, but there's a possibility if Rising gets a sequel, it might be a pachinko game. The land of the free, Jack, where Americans can gamble to their heart's desire. In my new America, people will live and spend all their finances on garbage. That Senator Armstrong impression brought to you by Dartigan. Yeah, the entire section after the mall is confusing. The third level ceiling has crumbled. For safety's sake, entry is forbidden. Doors shut tight, won't open at all. Toolbox. Now, you can't actually move the camera around here either. You just gotta rely on the game to do it for you. Armstrong is waifu. Has anyone made an anime waifu version of Armstrong? Probably have. I don't want to meet that person, but I'm sure it's out there. In my America, we will be shameless steal tactics from other countries and rebrand them as American traditions. Okay. I'm sorry, China. China's strong. Empty beer can. I'm not touching it. Girl's got standards. An electric cord reel and a bag of cement. Can't really use either of them. You know, I don't recall fighting the camera this much in Silent Hill 2. Or 1. See people talking about Resident Evil 4. What brought that upon us? Oh, whoever this homeless dude is, he's got a nice setup. He's got a hammock. There's a little home made up of cardboard boxes and old blankets. I guess a squatter was living here. Is it true that Konami was going to like remake Metal Gear Solid 3 in the new engine, and then they just, after they fired Hideo, they like turned it into a pachinko game? Because they had some really high detailed cutscenes, the remake cutscenes of Metal Gear Solid 3. I can't see the 4th level floor. It's too dangerous to jump down from here. I was thinking that was what I had to do. They never intended to make it an actual game. That's what I thought, but I've also seen people like speculate, like, oh, but they were going to make that into a game until they fired Hideo. Planned to be a pachinko game since the beginning, okay. Came from that door, right? I did. They're getting, yeah, I've heard they're getting back into the game business, but their first foray with that, what was it, Contra? Ain't exactly a promising start. It's a toilet. I thought this building was still under construction, but it looks like this has been used. Plain old wash basin, nothing special about it. I must have missed something. Oh, it came through that door back here. Power's off for the elevator. That doesn't work. All that's over here is a bathroom and a locked door. Pyramid shows up in Metal Gear Survive. Sure, why not? The world gone mad anyways. One thing I can think to do is drop down that hole, but she also says it's not safe to do such a thing. Can I do a voiceover on a video to help make with views? I can't promise you that. I'm very selective about who I appear in, you know, what special events I do. Can't really rely on other people to make your channel for you. You kind of have to do it yourself. Holy God, Shalron with 5 gift subs. Thank you, Shalron. Guys, if you get a fat sub from Shalron, be sure to thank him. She even says not to jump down there. I only appear in backyard wrestling cameos. Is that still a thing, by the way? Is the Insane Clown Posse still running it? Yeah, I don't see a way to go. Unless I have to go back down now. Backyard. Have you ever... I don't see how backyard wrestling makes any money. Because if you look at those events when they happen, there's like maybe a dozen people watching. They're in this, around the ring. And I don't know what meth addicted drunk would want to be in it, because it looks like it's, killing you to do it. Move the bed? You mean this? Oh, the bed. Ugh, a filthy mattress. Will you drop it into the hole? Of all the things in here to look, I never thought of checking that one. Thank you. Now we can safely jump into the hole. Drop the mattress to use as a cushion. Should have no problem jumping down now, even though I don't know how far the distance is. Damn it, you miss PS2? You can probably get one pretty cheap off eBay. Some of the best wrestlers today. I'm guessing that's why the ones that do backyard wrestling are hoping to, like, get an actual better job from it. Maybe get into the WWE or something. But when you actually look at any of the backyard wrestlers, you can tell, like, most of these guys aren't, you know, cut out for that either. Most of them look like they just, you know, you would see also shopping for Doritos and, you know, big packs at Walmart. Not to disparage Walmart shoppers, but I don't exactly see the, you know, the future WWE superstars there often. Wait, that was a door. That was back through the hole. The door, I didn't get. Suddenly, there's a fat dude in this room. He could also be in the, you know, backyard wrestling champion. Oh, shit, there was no reason to come back in here now. I'll see you in the ring, chubby. Oof. I've been using the shotgun ammo maybe a bit too much. But we got plenty of pistol ammo now. Think you do great as a manager for pro wrestlers? Come out to the ring, hype up your client, and get the fuck out when the fist starts swinging? Well, that seems like the better job of it, but I doubt you make nearly as much money as the ones actually, you know, doing the fighting and destroying their bodies. Also, you never get to look cool when you're the manager of a wrestler. You're the one that, you know, goes down in one hit. Yeah, well, if you're in the WWE, yeah, you're making real bank no matter what you do. But to get a job in wrestling, you usually gotta start out in one of these, you know, smaller, you know, local wrestling things. Like Jim Sterling, you know, of all people, is actually in a a small pro wrestling ring. So and he also acts as a manager. It's a mannequin catalog. I guess this is the reception area for a mannequin company. A mannequin company. Suddenly, I think I'm like in one of the office sets. Let's see, that info might come in handy though. It's 4:54 p.m., so no night yet. Oh, tea. Thermal carafe. There's nothing inside. Have I played any more Meme Goose? No, I have not. I still haven't had a good chance to play any more of it. And I do have an impression of The Rock. No. My voice doesn't work that way. You know, usually Silent Hill games have more iconic locations than, you know, construction site and office building. Build the ring, set up the sets, or anything, or you write the shows you don't make dick. WWE hired a writer and he was only paid 40 grand a year. Clearly, well, 40 grand a year ain't bad to write something that easy, to be honest. I could do a wrestling, write a wrestling, plot in like 10 minutes. They're piss easy. Why would they get paid a lot? They ain't writing high fiction. I want to continue looking through that room first. Still no damn map of this place. Here's a mannequin with no head or legs. I know it's just an inanimate object, but I'm still a little nervous, afraid maybe. Handgun bullet, shotgun shell. Well, they have more than one writer, Jim. They have an entire team. This is the only mannequin with a head. There's something weird about the headless ones. Like they can still see me or something. Ick. Pardon? That's unnormal. This is blood. Hopefully not Chris's blood. That's just a spook, nothing else. Door, front, something or another. Greetings from Germany. Greetings from the US. How are you doing up there in Germany, isolation? Oh, dog goes back. Let's get a reload going. Little dog in here. Greetings. Hey, Rune, how are you? You just woke up from and your internet was acting up. How was everyone's day? So far, mine's been pretty good. Ill have ordered. Space is too narrow to be of any use, though. Also, Mike just gifted a sub to Rune. Thank you, Mike. Can I just point out the size of this door? Either Heather is really small, or... I don't know. Something just seems odd. Something about the scaling is a bit off. Unless this is like, the entrance into a freezer. That's the kind of door you would see on, like an industrial freezer. Push the button, but the elevator won't come. It is broken or something. Exit. Poster advertisement for a dance studio. Who cares about that right now? Did I notice the tiny door on the other side? The elevator, you mean? Yeah, like unless it's like a fifth story freezer locker, that don't make too much sense. And the other doors are actually normal size. I don't want to go through the exit yet. Hey, look at that. Hello, I'm here. Good day, everyone. Thank you for the 100 bits, Hijack. There's another path I wanted to check out. No, there was there's a few tiny doors, but they don't count, like these. I guess that's just like, you know, a panel for like electrical stuff. To make it easy to access it. Monica Dance Studio. Man, there's still no map for this area. Lock is broken, can't open door. Did I see El Camino? No. Hold up. No, I haven't seen the Breaking Bad movie. I don't keep up with movies these days. Too much other stuff to do. Finally, the Hilltop Center. The drawer is open just a smidge. It must be rusted or something. I can't pull it out any further. Well, you've got a lead pipe on you. I'm pretty sure you could use that to wedge it open. Do I have any what items do I have? Nothing. What 20-something uses the word smidge? I guess 1 in 2,000, whenever. You know, actually, Heather's 17 in this game, right? And she was technically born in, like, the late 90s. So this game should be taking place around in the 2010s sometime. Yet they're still using payphones. This is 2000? That would mean that Silent Hill 1 took place sometime in the 80s. I'm talking the game released in those years, guys, but I'm talking about the actual setting of the game. Silent Hill 1 happens in 1983. I always assumed that happened in the 90s for some reason. Shows how much I know. Silent Hill 2 happened in 1993 or 1995. It's weird how they never actually, you know, give you too much clues on the time framing. Nothing of interest. I got a map of the building from Mr. Harris. Come by the office. Already got it. First aid kit and an ampoule. Yeah, for some reason, I've just always assumed they were taking place around the same time the game released. Alright, so that's this. We need to get the drawer open, so I'm guessing crowbar. So we should go into the dance studio, see what we can find in there. You know, Heather should be like, why am I taking the longest way home possible? She went to a subway, ended up in a sewer, and now she's in a office building somehow. She's like, I'll go with it. What's my opinion on Uncharted 4? Great game. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, big guy. As long as we don't actually go near him, he doesn't seem to activate. Big guy's just gonna keep the music playing though. Would I stream Metal Slug? Not a... Sure, as long as I could play it on easy and know it'd make fun of me, and I'd have infinite lives. Otherwise, I'd get real pissed off real quick. But it's not really a concern of mine. Is there any reason to even come in here? You can tell that guy's here with the dance lessons. Snorlax might be guarding something. I thought that the last couple times I've killed him, but it doesn't look like he is. It takes a lot of ammo to take them down. Yeah, there's nothing in here except enemies to fight. Let me get him up and chasing me around. Then I'll see if he's hiding anything. Nope. Oh, that is some thickness right there. How about chat? Does this guy kill the thick memes forever? So thick he had to take a rest. What does he represent, I'm wondering? Yeah, there's nothing in this room. Not good thick. Alright, we have to check some more rooms for something. There's a room over here I haven't gone through. Went the wrong way. Hey Dart, can I please sing Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands thing? No, I refuse. That's not gonna make you happy, Green Jacket. That would actually just make you sad. I wouldn't recommend it. I guess the elevator, that drawer in the elevator is the only thing left to do. We need to open this up. We also need to open the drawer up. I haven't seen anything that'll do either one. So up to the next floor. But I definitely hope you feel better. Songs, especially that song, that ain't gonna do it. You need actual real medicine. So what do we got? We got a floor below us and a floor up above. Let's go up a floor. No smoking. Oh, they've got a steam mop. Fancy bastards. Yep. Trust me, guys, once we get out of this town, we get to a much better section of the game. I don't know why it is with this Silent Hill, they have this weird start at the beginning that takes forever to actually get to the good part. Start immediately at the good part. What building are we even in? The Hilltop Center. Auto parts. You know, I don't think you'd find many auto parts stores in the, you know, a 5th floor building. Where are we at? Come on. Plenty of pistol ammo left. Damn, still another one of these damn things. Maybe I should use the flail. Well, better than the dogs. These are pretty, you know, non-threatening. Are we discussing the very horrible themes of every Silent Hill game? Oh, sorry to disturb you. Is there anything even in here? He's blocking the door with his chubbiness. Oof. Let's never go on that door. Oh, hi, Mark. How's your sex life? Yeah. Are we making those jokes? Digging deep into our impressive reservoir of humor material tonight. You got it, Jack. You know, maybe the computers actually do give away what time it takes place in. How would someone like Wolverine fare? Well, since everything's melee focused, and melee is probably the worst thing to use on him, fairly well. Depends on how well his psyche holds up, I suppose. I think there's really no point in comparing, you know, people from a comic book series to, you know, something like purely psychological. Down here. What about Constantine? Constantine would actually be a decent one to put into it, but I think he'd be overpowered since he actually, you know, knows about the occult. The whole point of Silent Hill, it's regular, everyday people that get put into horrible situations. Alright, that's everything on this side. I don't think there's anything in room with Fatty. But we'll keep it in mind if we come up against something else, we don't, you know, can't proceed. How would I do in Silent Hill? Probably pretty terrible. What, there's a save point out there, wasn't there? Gallery of Fine Arts, or not. I thought that was a save point. Guest registration notebook on the reception desk. I think I can ignore it for now. Now this is a calm, relaxing picture. Mountain. Nice and simple. There's a price written here. Let's see. $5,000. Man, what a world. Who would be the one that dies at the beginning? What do you mean? Me, probably. Looks like there was a picture here before, only the caption's still around. Flame purifies all. Flame, eh? Well, I don't know what kind of picture used to be here. But I'm not too fond of fire, it's scary somehow. Hint, hint. Repressor of memories. What the hell kind of title is that? I don't get art. The entire room was just like, hey, here's some hints. Do you like hints? Box is filled with useless junk. No, I want the thing that's clearly something I can pick up. It's a screwdriver. I think we can open the drawer and the elevator now. Great camera work. Oh, are we about to master the blade? My family legacy? You got a katana. What a weapon for a Silent Hill game. Heather was a weeb all along. It's a short katana, about 2 foot long. Pretty powerful and easy to handle. How you hold a katana. So, mace and katana. It just seems so goofy to have that in this game. Alright, let's head back. I guess we gotta head back down a floor now. I don't know if we can even get up to the 6th floor. Everything is going according to Kikaku. Next we get the Buster Sword. Well, you technically kind of get that in 2. If we're being honest. So, yeah, we gotta get back to the stairwell. Which is where? Use a katana like a well, I'm guessing Heather hasn't trained with the masters yet. I mean, if you picked up a katana and didn't know the style, that's probably how you'd swing it too. Let's see what her stab looks like. Her form ain't that bad. Fourth floor, can't get into. Grind the, well, you don't have to worry about weapon degradation until later Silent Hill games. The ones you don't really need to worry about playing too much. Alright, so... Can we even get down to the first and second floor? Or are those locked? Yep. You should send the Darksiders franchise at some point. I don't really know much about it, and it's never really appealed to me that much. I might do it eventually, because eventually I guess I'm gonna run out of other stuff to play. So it might happen, but it's not high on my priority list. Alright, back to the elevator and the drawer. First the drawer, then elevator. Yeah, where was the drawer? Over there. That's what I think. End of hallway. Someone posting JoJo memes in my chat? How dare you? Only I may mention JoJo. And I passed the door up. Cool. Corner of the hallway, totally ordinary. I got rope. You guys know a screwdriver is a one-use item? Yep, only a one-use. So we got the vise and rope. Master of unlocking. Hey, a screwdriver is a key for all doors, if you know where to place it. And we use the vise on you. For the jack, I mean. Elevator. The door downstairs looks open too. No way I can get down here like this. So rope time. Brave girl. She must have done this in gym class. I used the rope. Not gonna animate that one though, huh? You should start collecting melee weapons. Hey, if you got a compound bow, you're already there equipped for silent kills. We'll use the rope to get downstairs. Yes. Where are we? We're on second floor. Day 22. Still nothing has come to test my blade. When will I, Heather, find a worthy opponent? I just want to imagine Heather as, appearing in, a fighting game now. He's gonna fight Akuma. That old familiar pattern is on this piece of paper stuck to the vending machine. What the hell put it there? It's not like it's the latest fad or anything, right? If I ever make a scary horror game, I'm gonna use that fancy little S symbol that everyone likes to draw as my save symbol of the Mystic Occult. You gotta rewatch Samurai Jack sometime. Why, the katana thing? You set up a few boxes in the backyard. Somehow you missed the box and put an arrow, hit the back wall behind it, shattered into pieces. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those like any other weapon. Have any of you ever pulled back a bowstring and without an arrow in it and just let it go and realize, holy shit, you just made a horrible mistake because you got a welt on your arm now? Echo. It's an ad from an interior design company. I did that before, you know, I learned about bows. I'm like, oh, that hurt. That's gonna hurt for days. Don't do that. Not fun. You know, I was just messing around. It's like, I'm just gonna pull this bow back and see what happens. I learned very quickly. Yeah, because the bowstring doesn't actually hit your skin, but I think it's the air vibration just hits your wrist with so much force that's like getting hit by an anime attack. It's like, oh, they went for my pressure points from a distance. Like, so that's what that's like. Doesn't look like there's anything important around here. Hold on. Is this a reception area? There are catalogs scattered around. More jerky that I never use. That only works on the dogs, I think, right? Lamp hoods and flower bases. I don't need either. You know, I'm beginning to think Heather is not a very materialistic person. If I considered learning swordplay, not particularly, but one of my mods is actually, you know, into that. Display of door handles. Nothing very... Yeah, I can agree with you on that one. Oh, come look at my collection of lovely door handles. Grandpa, stop. Display of paper towel holders. There's not... What am I in? This is the creepiest thing in the game. A collection of handles and paper in toilet roll holders. What do I think of Thought Patrol? I don't really have any opinions on it. Bathtub display. There's a dark red stain on the bottom. It's just for display. It can't really be used.
I knew it.
Were you hoping to take a bath? Uh-oh. I already used up all my bleach. No wonder that hurts her head so much.
It's being invaded by the other world, by a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
Who was that speaking, I wonder? Archery is fucking hard. I imagine those bows take a lot of strength to pull back.
Oh no, not again.
Not again? You were okay with how it was before?
Did she do this too?
With the office building full of monsters? That's weird how twisting the bathtub just, transforms the entire world. I didn't even get to finish exploring the rest of that building. What do you not like about Heather's face? Heather actually has a very animated face. This is actually the pinnacle of PS2 facial animation. Compare this to Final Fantasy X. Hey, see you later, Green. And this was the room with all the weird collections. That door will take me out. Now this is art. The mummy-like thing in the wheelchair is just a doll. Or is it? Something about it makes me uneasy. Why, I wonder? So we have, like, that holding baby. She has no text for that one, though. The blade doesn't work. Oh, you're new and fucking no. Though you attack just like a dog. It's got jeans on, though. And the blade doesn't work so well against it. Oh, I thought it was dead. It's got an octopus tentacle and jeans. And a snout. Boots with the fur, exactly. I like his style, to be honest. Yeah, this game has way better monster designs than 2. Hey, K-Rose, welcome back. Oh, finally a herb. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but it's withering away. Poor thing. Oh, there's something here. Find the Holy One. Kill her. Oh. Well. At least they got me from a good angle. That's me. Who could have taken this photo? That's really creepy. We're in a mental clinic somehow. I don't know how you can tell. That photo is taken at Happy Burger at the start of the game. Otacon!
Heather. That's what you're called now, isn't it?
And who are you?
The name's Vincent. Don't forget it, okay? I'm on your side.
So you say. But how do I know you're not with her?
Dartigan, you're in the wrong game.
Please don't lump me together with her. She was totally brainwashed by that crazy old hag. Well, I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
My mother? What do you mean?
You don't remember? Ah, so Harry didn't tell you anything. I guess he hid the truth to keep you on his side, eh? That figures. He's a pretty sneaky guy.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
Aww.
Sorry. I apologize.
I wish we could have saw more of the relationship
Please.
between Heather and Harry.
How do you know my father anyway?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on.
You don't know even that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
Not yet.
That's how you main character.
Why not enjoy yourself a bit longer?
Enjoy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Does this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me, all right. I find it most fascinating. Wait! I'm not finished talking!
I knew you were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you, too.
I like how she was just like, tell me what I want to fucking know and stop giving me all this bullshit. And just leaves when he won't do it. Damn, load me up, game. I don't think that I'll go in this room. That weird guy is in there. TV looks broken. The switch doesn't do anything. Chemistry. There's a junior high school chemistry book here. When you pour diluted hydrogen peroxide into manganese dioxide, oxygen is produced. Although oxygen will not burn on its own, it will help other things to burn. But we gotta find... What did we just pick up? We got oxidol. Use this to disinfect cuts and stuff. It foams when you put it... So we got the hydrogen peroxide. Now we just need to get the manganese. Or manganese. More chemical puzzle. Done with these shelves. We'll look for the manganese. The manganese. Nuganese, or chemical stuff. Mangoes. I'm not the only one that finds manganese hard to say, right? Okay, so, continue our adventure. Mongolian mango manga. Spook sound. Let's go to end the hallway, check there. Fuck. How much ammo do I got left for that? We need to heal. We'll use a full one. Get full crunk. You like to be stun locked, bitch. Hey Dart, did you know between Silent Hill 1 and this, Harry Mason killed a cultist who came after his family? I did not know that. Well, family, we just mean his daughter at that point. I don't think he ever remarried. Whoops. I don't think I wanted to go through there just yet. Oof. Just let me out right now, for let me go out. Not ready to go to another floor yet. Still exploring to do. Well, I guess my exploring's over with. Yep, nothing else I can left to check here. So... Notice me, Senpai Hydration Bot? I haven't seen Hydration Bot in a while. Wonder what happened to him. Hydrobot long dead. I guess the bot got discontinued, maybe. Alright, what? I'm on floor 2. I'm gonna guess... we can't go directly to floor 1. Well, maybe we can. Let's try floor 1. Good morning. Man, a lot of Germans showing up in chat today. Good morning from America, all my German viewers. Hope you're having a pleasant start to your day. If I had the chance to be in a Star Wars movie, would I take it? Would I take the big paycheck and, you know, vast increase in your notability? Sure, why not? As long as I would get a good role. You're taking a break from Uncharted 4 to see how the stream is going. You said that like 10 minutes ago, though. Don't think I didn't notice it. Books. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights, and the knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. Book's torn, the rest is missing. People in Asia like you are just starting their day. Watching the stream is what's always a good way to start. Well, thank you for the praise. What's next? Silent Hill or Downpour? I don't think I'll be playing... if I do another Silent Hill, it'll be 4. But I think 2 Silent Hill games is enough for 1 month. I remember reading this a long time ago. I think I borrowed it from someone. I don't remember how it ended, though. Grrr. Didn't I read the story through to the end? So, yep. I'm guessing we're not killing that right now. It's blocking the way out. That's what we call a puzzle monster. I beat Dart solo. think the name Solo has already been taken. Then again, it's been taken and kind of ruined. Money. Register broken. There's money scattered all over. The register and the cash aren't of much use to me, right? Are you crazy, girl? Oh, I don't need this pile of money. Discarding shotgun shells. For some reason, the only thing in the fridge is liver. Hope it's not rotten. You got pork liver. Just leave him be. Now, we've got enough for a feast on us. A bunch of beef jerky and now pork liver. Fatal Frame is... I've always heard Fatal Frame 2 is the one you should play if you're going to play that series. Double dare me to shoot it. It's not exactly, you know, difficult to kill. It just takes a lot of bullets. But it's largely a waste of ammo. Okay, so... I don't think the pork liver is enough to kill monster. Guarding the door, so I think we need to go to another floor. We gotta combine this with something. Gotta do something with it before it goes bad. Combine with hydrogen peroxide. Can't use that here. Fatal Frame on PS4? Well, it's... The last Fatal Frame was on Nintendo Wii U, so probably not gonna happen. Canadians shall rule the day. We'll rule over the US. Might be possible. If you wait for us all to kill ourselves. Floor 3 can't go there. But floor 4. First 3 were on PS. Oh, the first one was on play. Oh, the Fatal Frame games. Never mind. I think they were all on PS2 except for like the Wii and Wii U versions. Nothing useful written on it. You know, the PS2 had so many good horror games. That was actually the console for horror games, actually, when you think about it. Also a lot of weird experimental type games. Big nothing. Horror died after the PS2, huh? Locked. Locked. Okay, up to the next floor it is then. Well, weird games like, Katamari Damacy and a bunch of others like that. Guitar-Roo Man. Any of you play Guitar-Roo Man? When my Canadian overlords take over, what will I do with free healthcare? I'll be more impressed if you can actually, manage that, because much bigger population in the US, so healthcare costs will be going up quite a bit for that healthcare system. Oh, Mike has played Guitar-Roo, man. That's one people keep wanting a sequel or like a remake out to. Doesn't seem like they're ever gonna get it. Isn't Canadian bacon, though, just ham in America? Like you just use a name that's better than ham to call your ham. You're not full of me. That's not bacon. That's ham. Sad about the Parappa the Rapper spin-off game that never happened. Yeah, Sony needs to bring that. I think Sony owns the right to Parappa, don't they? At least, like, give it an HD re-release for, like, modern... Well, considering all the other PlayStation games that are getting modern re-releases, I guess it's possible. Doesn't Medieval come out soon? Oh, I thought you pulled it on shut up, and die. Such a little body, but they can take so many bullets. You can also technically sin Parappa the Rapper. It technically would be possible. But it's such a, bizarre game where you can't really expect it to be serious. Which is kind of what a sin video kind of requires, is for the material to take itself seriously. There's another one of these little bastards around the corner. Canadian bacon is more like ham than the streaky, cured, and smoked strips of bacon than most of us are used to. American bacon comes from the fat belly of a pig, while Canadian bacon is typically cut from the loin. Such is much leaner than belly bacon and comes in, yeah, but it doesn't taste as good. I've tried it and didn't really care much for it. It just tasted like ham to me. Why is this a room? I guess so you can kill them over here. Is there... No, that'd be a waste of bullets. I wonder if the physics will work out here. Nope. Hey, Brad, how are you? But no, it's perfectly fine. You can share the story of the legend of bacon with me. That's perfectly good lore. But I just don't like the taste of it compared to actual bacon. So it's just ham to me. Like, thick ham. Matches. You got a matchbook. No more cigarettes for me. I quit for good. Good on you, girl. Good on you. Thank God for those. And I'm more of a stream hams guy. I would like to try boar bacon at some point. Shit. Just don't waste bullets, just move. Okay, these things are a bit faster than I anticipated. Alright, now when it's down, pull out thing. No. Club it to death. Oh, not hump it, club. Oh, fuck me. Thank you, Dark Soul Wall. You suck. Okay, yep, just use guns. Just use guns. This is worthless. Why did I even bother? Is this on Steam? No. You can get it on... You can technically get it on Xbox, the consoles, but it's not a good version of the game. They, like, messed up... They redid the voices and did a lot of other bad things. This is on my Pakistani GameCube. But it's, you know, rendered at a much better... Oh. There's a big sheet of glass in the way. It doesn't break when I hit it, so maybe it's not glass after all. I don't know why, but the world on the other side is calling me. Have I been in a movie? I have not. Whatever gave you that idea? How's my health looking? Probably not. Okay, we're not that bad off. Mike, what do you open all those nuts for? We actually opened up the walnut last night. We'll never have a proper use of that emote again. Aren't too many nut puzzles in games. Vase of broken here on the floor. Looks expensive too. What a waste. Picture that was here is gone. Now there's just the caption. Got a big painting here, huh? And a book. There's a caption under the picture. Flame purifies all, but these remains may be a person. Find the road to paradise. I've seen this picture before. No, wait. I've never seen it, but I do know it somehow. We're still missing one of the chemicals we need, though. Use the liver? Burn the liver. Is there manganese in a liver? Alright. Combine. I think this is going to produce oxygen according to that, but what good is oxygen on its own? There we go. I ate his liver with some some fava beans and a nice Chianti. You know, she hasn't had the best luck with, you know, her chemical reactions recently. It's priceless, though. Now add the onions. You could have just removed it from the frame. It's the painting, you know. Did I ignore you, Neospace? I'm sorry, but sometimes I have to play a game. What might this be? The rest of that fairy tale I read earlier. The priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates, but when he saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. "Shut up, you! I'm going to eat you up!" The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said. But she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know. The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. Great ending. Witness us. So, what the lesson of the story is, don't try, you know, peace was never an option? Is that what the game is saying? Where now? Whoopee sound. What did that do? Okay, that just unlocked a way back there. So let's continue down. Halt. Fuck. Skirt like us. I mean, there's like an extra. She drew like an extra room onto the map, on this room. Oh, it's because there is one. Oh, you son of a basket weaver! 10 points to whoever in chat can get that reference I just made. How many shotgun rounds do I have? Not a whole lot. Clockwork Orange? No. You heard that reference somewhere, but you can't remember. I think I've actually mentioned the game it comes from before. You come from a line of great weavers! Your mother, too. She was a basket weaver! Nope, no one gets it. No one has played the depth of games I have played. It's from a LucasArts game. Maybe that'll help narrow it down. Loom? No. But good guess. Alright, chat, I'm going to give you the answer since no one got it. It comes from a game called Armed and Dangerous. Stop! That's uncomfortable. Money. But it's a really, it's an interesting game that I always kind of liked it for its humor. It's got some really great quotes. It's also got a gun that flips the world upside down and makes all your enemies fall into the sky. I got a silver coin. There's a lamp. I will take more than one, girl. Old silver coins. I know I've seen before. I got one earlier, so I shouldn't really take... Wow, Harry raised her right. She won't take money spilled on the floor from the cash register. It won't take coins. Nor any of those bloody dollar bills. Will I be watching BlizzCon live? Nah, Blizzard doesn't really make many games I'm interested in anymore. I mean, I'm no thief. I mean, I'll steal everything else that's not nailed down, but not money. There are your standard coins and bills over there. Of course, it's not like money might not come in handy, and it goes without saying that it would be nice to have. But I think I'll pass on it anyways. You were so pure! Naively so. Didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm sleeping early, so bye everyone. Hey, see you later, Firecracker. I guess we're just going to use that coin to get a soda. Wait. There's something written on the wall. Thus one's life turns to riches. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. Yet fate hath no price, but do people know this? This is a plain old vending machine. This one is selling canned drink. Come to think of it, I'm kind of thirsty. I'd feel weird drinking anything sold in a place like this, though. Let's use the coin. Ah. Damn it, it's one of those prize cans. I got a t-shirt. You got a life insurance key. Have any of you ever went to a soda machine and gotten the drink you got back actually had a t-shirt in it? It's like, they don't do it very much anymore. But that happened once in high school for me. I got like a t-shirt. It comes with your money back in it too. There's like, the change is in the bottle with the t-shirt, but it's like a really crappy t-shirt for the soda company. Like, you're a winner! Is it easy to get life insurance? It's a lot easier these days than it used to be. Just pay, you have to ask for it. No, forget about it. She refuses to steal. I don't need any more coins. You didn't know that was a thing? I don't think they do it anymore, or at least not around here, but it used to be a thing. Okay, so, we got a life insurance key. Wow, he attacked. He don't protect, but he do attack. Okay, back to the elevator. Go up to the 6th floor now. You hired all those cows just to moo to motivate. Well, I thank you for the cow herd. But I already have an awesome herd of cows. And they're called you and the rest of Twitch chat. Yeah, let me look at my map then. How does one get to the 6th floor then? Or can I? Now I'm on floor 4. There was a locked door back on the 1st floor that maybe the life insurance key goes to. Only thing I can think of. Yep, we're gonna go back down to the 1st floor, I think. Yep, that's the life insurance floor as well, so that is the key for that. Plus, I can't really do anything else on floor 6 or 3. You must be very careful. He's protected by his cow. How come none of the Moors in chat been doing the proper Kung Pao meme about cow? You used the life insurance key. You're trying to Google what the hell kind of promotion Dart just described is, and now I know clothing vending machines are a thing. See, you learned something. There's always a nice factoid or two to learn on my streams. Like recently, you guys learned about the potato chips that used to be you could only get in prison, but now you can order them off Amazon. Oh, you cannot run past these little bastards, can you? Oh, I don't like that sound. That is the worst sound. If assassins kidnap me, how would you join them? If assassins kidnap me, usually the assassins don't do that. They're like, they assassinate. So I think you got your something mixed, a little, a couple of the wires crossed there. The end of that fairy tale. What are my expectations on Outer Worlds? I expect a lot of Rick and Morty jokes over that scientist character, but it's coming from a good developer, so I'm upbeat about it. Also, 6-up. Thank you for the 315 or 316 bits. What are you talking about? That's the best sound. You mean that liquor sound? No, not good sound. Especially when they're really annoying to kill. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them, and granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work, arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tafui ego eris. Oh, you know magic. Why didn't you do that the first time? Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing.
Oh, that sounds like that Al Bed speak, y'all.
What was that?
I don't like them Al Bed. Blanca, get back in your own game. Yeah, that killed a monster reading it in this room. So now we can leave, I believe. You missed the first hour and a half, had some family stuff. What'd I miss? Us farting around in an office building for a while. You're about to get plunked though. And reading fairy tales and fine art. Oh, the monster that was chasing me earlier is dead too, apparently. We Fusro Dodd. Exactly. It gone. And we can leave. Everything looks normal. Last Drop Cafe. Do you guys know there's a survival horror The Ring game? The sign for a cafe. But it's almost nothing at all like the movie The Ring. It's like sci-fi with like time travel and stuff. Still having that nightmare so close to my home. My apartment is the other way. Okay. There's nothing to find here. Oh, we're actually going to explore a street, do we? What's my favorite running gag on? You mean on my stream? I like all my running gags. I don't have a favorite one. They're like my children at this point. I don't have anything else to do in this building. I have to get home. Don't have a map of this area. Heather, you live in a dark alley, apparently. So what's after this? I don't quite know. I'll get back to you on that one. I don't exactly plan ahead a lot. What ring game? The one where you fight Samara? Yeah. But it was like a Dreamcast game. Daisy Villa Apartment. But it was you were like an office lady, and you like go into the future and fight against Samara's destroyed world or something. It's like, I think like a bunch of people have covered it by now. I think even Angry Video Game Nerd did it. Okay, finally we get to use our house key. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll get up to our apartment first. Wow, we live in a shithole, don't we? That's not my place. Apparently Harry, was unemployed. The nerd hasn't covered that one? Seems like something he would cover. I know I've seen other people cover it, though. My health not good enough. Wait, what are my weapons at? Are we there yet? Almost. My apartment is number 102 on the ground floor. I use the house key.
Dad, I'm home.
Had a hell of a night.
Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad?
You'll be missed, Harry. You were a good main character in the first game. You were a good father, too. Also kind of hard to believe that they could have killed him. Yeah, that's a downer. It's always the good game fathers that die. Also, by the way, if you remember the phone call at the beginning of the game, their last words to each other were "I love you." Now she's got some motivation in her heels.
Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years.
Duh, I'm evil.
One thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
You've turned me into an anime heroine.
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred.
Oh, she's a Kingdom Hearts villain.
It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god and build an eternal paradise.
Yep.
He's the one who killed your father.
Yeah, but I think I'd still pull the trigger at you a few times.
So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
Oh no, give me my good. Whoa, Bagman. Oh. Oh, he's got. While he's down, we're gonna switch back and forth between weapons. Oh, oh, he's got ninja blocking. Suddenly my strategy is, out the window. He's the true anime villain. Yeah, he can somehow block shotgun shells. Also, if he kills me, that kind of ruins their plan, so why sick him on me? This is the guy that killed Harry, by the way. Harry, the man who once killed a god. Oh, you stop that. Okay, we're getting low on ammo. It takes a few bullets before he goes down. That's the camera angle I wanted. Okay, buddy. Time to draw out the blade. Okay, I'm about to die again, though. He's using his patented Fortnite strategy. Top 10 anime battles. Oh. The katana was actually better than the shotgun to use on him.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you...
I'm sorry.
Then go!
it'll make you feel better, I will.
You got a big mouth? Okay. Well, it wasn't exactly a facial capture.
Is he okay like
They had to
this?
animate it by hand.
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial.
They made up quick.
I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
Name drop.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did.
Maybe call the police.
When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
Took 6.5 hours before you even get to Silent Hill. Well, Silent Hill 4 has it beat. You never go to Silent Hill.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by and we'll finish saying goodbye.
No Silent Hill in Silent Hill 4. Well, Silent Hill gets brought to you in a different town.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
How does it work? It's hard to explain. It makes sense in the context of the story. But Silent Hill 4 is the weird one of the series. Nothing odd about the TV or the VCR. Dad's bookshelf. There's nothing unusual about it. I'll find that woman and make her pay. I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way. Just give him a moment. Last chance to press F for Harry. He was a good main character. Kinda pussed out at the end though. Don't know what happened there. I mean, once you kill a god, you shouldn't have to go out like a bitch. Also, clean your damn apartment, Harry. Jesus. I would not sit on that toilet. Harry couldn't compete. Like I said, he killed a god and a bunch of other demented things. Killing a god is anime as you get, actually. Just his usual detective novels, my dad loved them. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Favorite chair. Dad, was that seriously our only piece of furniture in the living room? Where was I gonna sit when I was watching TV? He ran out of things to live for. Once he found his daughter, he lost his reason d'être for being badass. Now he's just dad. Nothing to do in the kitchen. I'm not hungry at all. Besides, I got plenty of beef jerky on me. Wait, do we only have one bedroom in our apartment as well? No, okay, this is our bedroom, actually. The other one we put Dad in was his bedroom. We have a taser. They got a stun gun. Oh, not. I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. This is exploring the apartment room right now. You do a lot of that in Silent Hill 4. The main premise, in fact. Not just the regular TV. There's nothing different. According to that clock, it's only 8 p.m. So that entire adventure, as soon as has only lasted about 2 hours in game. Can't reach anybody, not the police or the church. It's almost 4 a.m., so I should sleep. See you later, Salim and Sammy. Have a good one. Yeah, you think Harry would have also realized that he's in the nightmare world as soon as all this started going down, since you can't really talk to anyone else. What did you miss? Our dad died. And now we're going to Silent Hill, that town. Let's go to our special place.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
Are you being truthful with that,
He
Berserko?
said
Is that
when we
like
get
the
to
actual
Silent
plot?
Hill to look for a guy named Leonard, and he gave me this map.
Is that like in a
What do you
book or
wanna
something?
do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
Simple works for my dear daughter. Well, I'm guessing it caught him by surprise. Somehow. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think they just wanted a dead Harry.
Started raining. Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
See you later, Brett.
You've been there?
once, on a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Starting to remember.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
sounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. My childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father.
Harry must have written all that in the journal.
He loved me just like I was his very own daughter.
Oh, that's how you do emotion right, video games.
Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
Right in the keikaku. I mean, right in the whatever the Japanese thing is for heart. Like, you never even had to meet Harry in this game. It still works. But I think it would have been great if you did. Kokoro, there we go. Sushi.
I might head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital. You got the map, right?
The hospital.
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never seen nothing like this.
Good age, 50-something.
I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
How well do I remember Silent Hill 2? It's just a week ago, or a couple weeks ago I played it.
I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when
You don't explore the same sections, though, in this game.
Okay?
Roger.
I'm back. Was using the bathroom. I don't think you missed much if you were gone, unless there was one long bathroom break. Tried, but no time to sleep. That's got to be a coincidence. But still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Who could have done this? Well, chat, we're here. We're actually in Silent Hill now. Now the actual game begins. Or at least the Silent Hill game you're used to. Meaning fog! Instead of just pure darkness, we get fog again. Oh yeah, this is that motel that's in 2. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, we started this. Oh, you remember this place, chat? We can go back to Pete's Bolorama and the strip club. But we're supposed to go to the hospital though. Hey, wouldn't we have had to, you know, meet the motel clerk? So there should be someone else around here. Yeah, who checked them into the motel exactly? Can't even go in any of these. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see what's across the street. I'm actually thinking they just literally took this area from Silent Hill 2 and plopped it in. With little changes. But we'll be going to a new section of the town soon. I wonder how far back we can go though. Hey, see you later, Solid. Have a good one. Oh yeah, can't go back too far. No open world game here. Don't need to go there, that's the wrong place to be. I like how there's actually, you know, I just really realized you can, if you don't have a weapon out, you can go into stealth mode. Yep, Silent Hill has apparently put up some fencing and new stuff in the intervening years. Can't go to Roswell Park. How was my day today? My day's been fine. No problems to report. Got all my stuff out of the way. Exercise and all that stuff. What? Wow, just that's all it took, huh? I was just like apparently on the red line. I kind of thought we would have healed on the, you know, the ride here. That's usually how it goes in games. You get to a new area, it just automatically re-tops you off. I forgot, I just had an anime duel of blades up on the rooftop. You didn't sleep? You can't sleep. It won't let you. Insta-yiff. Tired, but no, it's not time to sleep. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Give ourselves a nice full heal. Stun gun battery. High voltage to zap the bad guys. It has to touch them though, so it's very short range. Well, we're just gonna stay equipped with our blade for now. Should have drank in 3 cups of water by now. I'm pretty well hydrated. I'll get a drink when I'm dead. You will become new hydration, but it's a very, very prestigious role. You get to make the same comment every hour on the hour. Heather is your favorite anime character. But she's not kawaii desu enough though? That's important. Maybe if I played this game in Japanese, then she would be desu ne. Not this time, pooch. Bet you never thought you'd see that in a Silent Hill game. Imagine back in Silent Hill 1 someone telling you, you know, I bet by the 3rd game you'll be using a katana to cut up a dog. You need to play on New Game Plus for the 1. Does it literally shoot sparkles out? Doesn't matter unless it actually transforms the rest of Heather. Don't kill Doggy, but Doggy kill me if I don't. The dog that splits his head open is cute. Cute has changed. Desu control. Kawaii control. Desu has no kawaii has changed. There. Yeah, let's get Snake's opinion on cute. Right, can we go into any of these buildings? I want to go to the strip club. See what Heather has to say. All dogs are cute. I think there's some exceptions. You get a full magical girl suit and everything, you shoot the Heather beam. I love their sense of humor. Texon gas. The only gas with Texon. Nothing here. And now we're down the street. You think you're gonna give me that updog nonsense? No. Here we go. Yeah, this lead, Heaven's Night. See if we can find Maria. Beef jerky. Oh, come on, no. Listen to your dad, don't get up on the pole. It's a tourism pamphlet. I had forgotten it, but it's true. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor Roger Widmark. Shoddy shells. Lock is broken. Okay. Not much to do in there, is there? See if we can get into Pizza Bolorama. I think I passed right by it. Man, I always wanted to try some of Pete's Pizza. Eddie ate it all the last time. Oh, looks like it's closed down in recent years. Hit by hard times, was it? Oh, we're actually not headed toward that. Headed toward the hospital. Silent Hill's in Maine, I believe so, yeah. Yep, no getting in, yep. Go back up the road real quick. Hey, Kostanaya, but so, welcome to the stream tonight. Our dad's dead, just to let you know. Our game father dead, so, serious business. Yeah, no getting into the Bolorama. Or maybe there is. First, kill this. Gotta hone the blade. There are rumors that a crazy guy came in and shot up Eddie's Pizza because he thought there was a sex slave ring in his basement. That's likely too insane for Silent Hill. Yeah, the reality far, beats out Silent Hill. Door shut tight. No Eddie, no pizza, unfortunately. Oh, your buddy ain't gonna help you. Not this time. Oh, she's winded. Another one? Jeez. Oh. Heather, you need more body weight. You get knocked over too easily. I'm going to guess there was probably no reason to come down here, and I just wasted a bunch of health and time. time before work. Hey, Savage, how are you? Okay, they could have at least rewarded me with a med pack or something. Reward my exploration, game. I demand it. Oh well. We just took a little tour. Time to go to the hospital. Sounds like evil wind chimes. Those things are the worst. This is actually the first good look I've had of them. Blade versus blade type. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I just had the most brilliant of ideas. This needs the proper soundtrack. I am a dumb man. Okay, there's our fun. You don't hear it? You guys not hear that song playing? Weird. Barely. But it was rules of nature. For some reason audio's, yeah, apparently audio sounds a bit distant. Oh well, it was funny on my end. I think the screeching of the game also kind of drowned it out. Everyone else has shit hearing apparently. Or bad audio. If you're listening to it on if you're watching the stream on phone, it might be a bit more difficult. That was the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance song, Rules of Nature. Where's the hospital at? We just gotta keep going past this. Yeah, we've already had that fight. One of those is enough. Time to redo a level we've already done before in the past game. You know, I don't think Silent Hill is big enough to need 2 hospitals, but apparently it does. Heavy breathing intensifies. Oh, no map here either. Oh, guess who's back? Back again. This is actually the 3rd time in the series the nurses have appeared, though the nurses in Silent Hill 1 were a bit different. They were actually just humans that had parasites stuck to them. So once again, we start out with no map. Because Harry took the only one, apparently, when he came here the first time. I mean, James did. James took the map. Fuck you, James. Harry went to another hospital. I keep forgetting that. Well, that'll do. Yep, there it is again. Got the hospital map. You had the hydration bot copy pasta and a timer going on. Congrats on your new role. Interesting on the shelf. If you went to a hospital and they prescribed you health drink, maybe try a different hospital. Yeah, I'm gonna prescribe you about a couple cc's of Monster Energy drink. That'll to take care of your what ails you. Okay. Once again, we begin the same process of figuring out which rooms are locked. Hey, shouldn't all the puzzles already be the same too? I wonder if this was them just wanting to come back to the hospital or just... we got this entire hospital already made, let's use it. Save us some time. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. But now I know you're the one I've been waiting for. And haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll. I made it to commemorate our meeting, the start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can already see your smiling face. Can I do you a favor and stay in front of the large mirror in the storeroom? I know what you're talking about, and yes, I can. Stanley Coleman. Disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Don't think we're there yet. We can't get into the storeroom anyways. Ooh, that's when the nightmare world appears, I think. What's over here? Deja vu. Oh, I think the stairwell is the only thing left. Nope, the director's room. Back at the mall? No, this is the hospital. The hospital from 2. Alright, stairwell it is. I have no memory of this place. Oh, nice swing. Oh, 2-on-1? I'll take those odds. What's the health? Could probably use with a health drink. Just like the last time, everything is broken. I think they would have fixed these locks in like the decade since. Stop stabbing your future. Whoa, whoa, bad room. Let's shoddy. No, aim upward, Heather. It's weird to have this much light in a Silent Hill room. Notice their faces actually look mostly human, too. What barely you can see of it. They're still wearing flesh aprons, though. Hey, see you later, Tetsu. Yeah, the ones in Silent Hill 2 didn't really have faces. Also, you're getting there's an upskirt shot for you perverts. Only one you're getting of them. Okay, what's the next door that's gonna be locked? I can take a hit or two. Yeah, the only vaginas you'll see in, Silent Hill are the figurative ones. Too bad. The metaphorical vagina. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget about all that. But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with lunatics. How about if I stick this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you, with that junk those nasty winches won't stop using? If a thing has no meaning, there's no reason for it to exist at all, just as you exist for me. But why haven't you taken my doll with you? Oh, my gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman. Why do we have a katana? You can use the katana battle at the end of the game if you like. It'd be real hard. Real hard. I don't need to read you again. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, and a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why do this in the first place? There's a key glued to the wall. I'd love to take it with me, but it's really stuck tight. I can't even pull it off. Well, you got a sword, cut it off. No, can't do that. Use katana on wall. Not that simple, chat. You gotta think like you're in Silent Hill, you know. Silent Hill logic. Okay, so we gotta find something that'll undo that. But what? We can check the day room. I haven't been down there yet. Of course it would be. Alright, so, We need to get the key, and there's not exactly a lot of options left for where we can go. There's that one room. No, that's the elevator. Which wasn't working either. I don't believe. Use speedrun tactics and no-clip half-a-press your way through the game. Well, then I'd be missing all the cutscenes, too. There's far more, y'all, impressive hacks I could use on my Pakistani GameCube if I really wanted to. Okay, I guess that is where we go. Okay. Oh, I'm in the elevator, stupid. Basement? No. Floor 2? You know, I don't even know why they've decided to go search the hospital. Like, yeah, maybe that woman will be here. You are cold. We'll put something warmer on. Or turn the heat up if you got the money for that. Neospace dead. Frostbite. Disgusting. I know. I want to read the note. Read note. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously. So you're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue. The path of paradise. The path to paradise. If the door's locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame? I'm not here, I'm not here. I'm not there. Aren't you irritated? I long for you. But you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman. What a romantic. There's a typewritten memo posted here. What's this supposed to mean? The first is larger than the second, the second twice the third smaller than the fourth is half the first. 4 of the numbers are not repeated, 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right row, 1 of the numbers is the final key. Alright, let me just take a screenshot or 2 of those. Because for some strange reason, you don't get a journal in Silent Hill. Actually, hold on a second, did we read our dad's journal? Can we read dad's journal? Dad's notebook. To my dear daughter. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of you going away, far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this, before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That was something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self? That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alyssa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half-girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alyssa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled inside this sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alyssa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony, to bring God out of Alyssa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead, all from that girl's, and probably Alyssa's, conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alyssa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alyssa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. Hey, what about Sybil? What happened to her? The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. Oh, Harry. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you looked at me, you laughed, so... Even now, I can't forget about that girl, but I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. It hurts. Okay, we gotta figure out password. But first, let's check a few more doors. Harry deserved better. Shame the guy never remarried. Also kind of a shame we never actually learned much about his wife. Nietzsche was right all along. Nail polish remover. Oh, we need that for the key. Locker is closed tightly. I can't seem to open it. He was Radha Mitch. What? Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna go back downstairs and get that key first before I go through this one. What was the spell you have now summoned Silent Hilk? Pardon? Neo, you say some weird things sometimes. Either that or I just missed out on a conversation. Oh, the movie mom, yeah. Outside of Sean Bean being that's about the only thing I remember. Dish door. And then all the way down to the end. Yeah, Silent Hill, the one movie Sean Bean can't die in. No wonder he did. He did more than one, didn't he? Probably the reason why. I use the nail polish remover. I got the stairwell key. AI guy, welcome back. Can you explain how the subscribed have a heart icon which fills up? I want to know how that icon fills up. The longer you stay subscribed, the icon changes. Changes at you start off at 1 month with it being barely filled. Then at 3 months, it's a third of the way filled. 6 months, it's half the way filled. And then at 1 year, it's a fully filled heart piece. Then at 2 years, it turns into a gold heart piece. Then 3, it turns into a emerald, and then 4, a ruby. You can actually go further than that too in like 6, 7, 8, 9 years. But that's what it is for right now. Alright, we can now unlock the staircase. But not this staircase. They're basically just loyalty badges. Hey base, how are you? How goes the things? Things have, progress properly, I would say. In an ordered manner. Let's go down into the creepy basement. Creepiest thing in the game. It's a wheelchair. Where's the person who was using it? Oh, Hunk was down here, was he? I got a submachine gun. Part of me wants to peek in, but then it's a little creepy too. This pyramid head in game, no. Wouldn't really make any sense. It's all just junk. I don't think there's anything important here. Streaks of blood as if something got dragged are continuing on to the back of the shelf. Wait. No, it's more like they start from the back of the shelf. But I can't squeeze into there, and there's no way I can move the shelf either. Actual puzzle or just, weird... No, it's a puzzle. Need a way to move shelf. Don't remember how to get through that one, but we'll find something eventually. Okay, while we get down here. Alright, back up we go. Every puzzle can be solved with fire. Douglas must be having such an easier time. So, still need to solve that puzzle in there. So, but before we try that, let's see what's up on the next floor. If it's not blocked. It ain't. What have you missed? Something was getting Sorry you've been absent. I cracked a rib a week ago and it's been fucking agony. Anyway, hello, oh man, I hope you're, recovering well. Sorry about that. And that can be pretty serious, so glad you didn't, just completely, die by puncturing your lung. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley Coleman. But here was the time when we got knocked off the roof by Pyramid Head. Oh, hi guys. See, they fixed the hole in the fence. Uh-oh, this is a bad place. Uh-oh, shit. Nothing good can happen now. I just need out. Let me be. Oh, the sound they make. Oh, sexy ooze. There's a lot of nut happening right now. No context. These things take too much effort to kill. Why am I even bothering? I just came up for the ammo. They do a crap ton of damage. And it takes all your ammo to take them out. Alright, let's just use an amble to get us back to full health. Why don't we? This is why you watch Dart streams with earbuds. For the sound effect. So you don't embarrass yourself, I see. I think there was anything else on the roof but that. They're just like, hey, it's there in case you want to go check it out. Alright, so let's go solve the passcode. Alright, so here we go. The first is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth is half the is this the riddle you were talking about, Sly? Or is it a different part of the game? And the fourth is half the first. 4 of the numbers are not repeated, 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right row, 1 of the numbers is the final key. Alright, so first is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth. 4 of the numbers are not repeated, so none of the numbers are repeated. 3 of the numbers are not in the top row, and 2 are not in the right row. You missed the mirror room, yeah, you did not. This is something I'm never going to be able to wrap my head around. So, the first 3 of the numbers are not in the top row. So, we can basically... One of the numbers... Let me get a look at the keypad. So, 3 of the numbers are not in the top row. So, only one... There's definitely a 1, 2, or 3 in there. And I think they said... So, that means one of the 4 numbers. Wait, how long is this code? They didn't actually say. So there's 4 numbers. First is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth, fourth is half the first. This probably, like, randomly generates as well. are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. Just remembering the poem makes it hard. Well, there's no repeats, so that's good. So 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. So 3 are not up here, 2 are not here, so there's a 6 or a 9 in there, I think, is what it means. When it comes to these two rows. So that kind of gives you narrows it down a little bit for you. So we can definitely say there's a 6 or 9 in there. Then we gotta figure out the rest of the numbers from this. So let's assume it's 6 for right now. The first is larger than the second. So first is going to be not a small number. The second, twice the third. The third is smaller than the fourth. Second is twice the third. It could be 9 is the first one then, maybe. Big brain mode activating. So I'm thinking 9. Yeah. I'm thinking it's a 9, 6, and 3. Well, no, 3 can't be in there because it's in the top row. Fourth number is half the first, so it can't be 9, you're right. So, the first number could be an 8 then. First is larger than the second twice the third smaller than the fourth is half the second. So, I'm thinking the first could be an 8. What's the 4 of the numbers are, 4 of the numbers are not repeated, so there's no repeats. 3 are not in the top row, so 1, 2, and 3 are not used. I think that's what it's meaning. That all 3 of those are just marked out, or is it just saying 1 of the 4 could be in the top row? 2 are not in the right row. So, I'm thinking 3 is one of those 2. Well, no. Maybe it's not. 3 might actually get used. And I show the keypad one more. It's just your basic keypad. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the first part of the riddle is like 3 are not in the top row. So I'm guessing that could mean 1 of the 4 is in the top row, but it's not going to tell you. If it is, I think it's probably 3. But it also says 2 in the right row are not used. So means only 1 number in the right row is used. Then you gotta do the math division to figure it out. 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key. Start with the first and fourth number. Well, I'm trying to figure out. Repeated 4 of the numbers are not, and there's no repeats as well. 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right. I keep thinking 3 are not in the top row and 2 are not in the right is telling you that only 1 number out of that entire 2 rows is used. First is larger than the second. So the third one has to be a small number though. Third smaller. So because the second is twice the third. So I'm thinking the second number is 6 The third is 3. The fourth is half the first. So we got, so, you know, I'm thinking 6, 3 are the middle numbers. Hey, Imperior Manus, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And then the fourth is half the first. No, that wouldn't work because that would have to be... Math is hard. 8, 3, 6, 4. So I was on the right track, apparently. Let's try 8. Let's try some, you know... Those do seem like the numbers you're supposed to use. Let's try a few combinations like Chad is mentioning. It's unlocked. It's 8634. So we were on the right track. Good job, us. Butt stab. Oh, you got a gun! You're packing heat! Those are some nice moves. Can you get the ammo? I forgot that some of the nurses from the first game also did that. Suddenly, that takes, you know, the horror out of them when you're Lovecraftian-like monsters. You just got a revolver on them. There's a man's corpse laid out on the stretcher. The hand that's sticking out of the sheet has something written on it. Well, read it. Mostly play single-player games because I can pause them, and I tried playing multiplayer, but since I can't pause them and my mom needs help from time to time, I decided to give priority to my family. Good guy, I guy. Tart my key. Robinson Live. Nice choice for a walkthrough. Hope there are tons of jokes coming out of this. We'll see. The start time is my key. There's a medical record here. Could this be for this dead guy? Background unknown. Name, age unknown. Not admitted patient found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severe corroded artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this was cause of neck wound. Possible suicide, but wound angle suspicious. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Have received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police, however, for future necessity. Leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room in 4. There's papers scattered on the floor. Something's written on them, but none of them really seem to be important. Oh, the start time. What was it? The start time is my key. The start time is my key. Gotcha. See you later, eye guy. As always, fun being here, but I've got to go or else I'll miss the movie. So later, people. You have a good time, man. Are you packing a pipe? You're packing a pipe. They really need to work on their cardio if they're breathing that hard. Also, Jay Robinson Live, 200 bits, and this is for playing Dead Space 2, and also wanted to give the bits away. Well, I thank you, Jay Robinson, man. Hope you like the Dead Space 2 video. It's coming out soon. Thankfully, it's not going to be terribly long, but I'm making the sins, you know, more wordy to make up for it. When does EO? EO what? There was a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy bag are his. But don't misunderstand. I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something of my own, on my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart? I love Heather. No, something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley Coleman. We got ourselves a male Yandere after us. When does Don't Open spend $200 on bits again? I don't know. He probably shouldn't do that either. Oh. So the start time is the key, right? So 2 yeah, so we got 2 6. I'm gonna guess 0 for the second hand on the 12 up there. Or is it gonna be 0 6 2? Well, it's one of those 3 numbers. Will you turn off the alarm? No. Leave it going. I finished playing the game. I'm still working on the video, though. Oh, shit. 4 numbers again. Well, the second hand would be on the 12, so let's start there. Then this would be, what, 6? Then on the 2? Nope. 2006, let's try that. Oh, shit. Let's turn it off. Okay, so the second hand would have to be on the 12 for it to be, you know, hit the ring. So I'm guessing 1 2 is the first 2 numbers in it. And then the start time is the key. And then 12 6. Or maybe it's just 12 12. Or no, maybe it's maybe it's 1262. I can't tell if they want to, you know, the numbers or the actual. Yeah. Maybe it should be military time. We can also start at 0 0 as well, yeah. So maybe it's 0 0. No, that would also be too many double digits. You'd think it'd just be 12 1 2. 12 12. Probably 0 2 0 6. Wasn't that the one I first tried? Oh. We were close. You got an Insta camera. Nothing else interesting in the attaché case. Unlike a normal camera, you can see the developed photos right away. Oh, we gotta take a photo somewhere. We gotta find some film. It's turned into a, fatal frame game all of a sudden. Oh, it's in here. Apparently so. Pillow is stained and sticky with blood. Is this from the tattooed guy? I've got a bad feeling. Thought maybe I could get to that lemonade box of tissues and a book over there, but apparently not. There's a stool in my way. Turn on the alarm so zombies don't go through the window. Oh, not that game again. Thinking of a different Dart game. Oh, one of these ambushes again. Shit. Oh, should have just... No. Oh, I'm about to take a hit. I'd be great at game sense. I should give that a shot sometime. Been thinking of it. The fact that the nurses sound like Heather is what's really strange. You mean their death cry? I think that's intentional. That's all these guys ever guard is a health kit. Rage breathe. Alright. Only thing left to do now is go up to the 3rd floor. So we can go up to the 3rd floor using the elevator or the stairs. We're going to try the stairs first. Oh. We solved a puzzle, so that means they spawn. Well, I can really see what's happening. Apparently I was fighting 2 that entire time and couldn't even see them. Whoops. They guard the health. Alright, here we are. Something important has to happen now. Can I attempt to produce a deeper voice? I can just go, you did ratchet it down, that's about it. Not, like, my voice is already pretty naturally low. If I try to go lower, it just gets in that creepy vocal fry range. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a nice day. Yeah, it just goes into creep mode. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing, this looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christy would have been better off if she had been fired. Oh. good measure. There's a lot more just, you know, combat rooms in this game. Flowing freely your ebony hair like the night sky, scattering fragrance. My heart, clamoring in my chest like a storm, you trifle with it. Your pristine glance like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturbed, my breath like opium. It drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me. Should have never gone crazy. But it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley Coleman. So what do I think of LeBron? I'm assuming you're meaning him, you know, bending the knee to China as well. I've never really cared what sports and, you know, entertainers think about stuff. Just like you shouldn't really think about what I think about, you know, politics in general. But it's clear he's like, oh shit, I might lose money. Better be careful. I need a creep voice when reading diaries. Is my voice not, you know, already creep enough? I mean, I gotta say, I can't creep it up much more than already naturally is. Any other horror games lined up for the month? Yes. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedly doodly. Don't need to go in an elevator. What model of Pakistani GameCube am I using? There's only one model of Pakistani GameCube, and it's a very robust piece of equipment. It's got modules for playing just about anything. That nasally affect my voice? I can sort of do that. Maybe sniff a bit because I got a runny nose. I used to be able to like make my teeth whistle too. I can't do it anymore though. What do you say, Chad? You feel like continuing for a little bit longer tonight? Just a little bit, though. No, read the note. Read the creep note. Slide my jaw forward with that low voice I did earlier. You mean my vocal fry voice? Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you, no matter where you are or what you may be doing. I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely, yet with a single key to this door, my feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient. It's just a little longer. And be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? I asked that idiot doctor. There's not a single person here who's right in the head. Not just in this hospital, I mean outside of here. Except me. Stanley Coleman. There you go. Hope it was worth it. You're never getting that voice out of your head. I know I just saved, but I just picked up some goodies and read a note, so I'm going to save again. So, we still don't have a way of getting behind that thing in the basement, though. So I'm not sure. We need items. I've never open nutted so hard before. You know, I'd be better off not knowing that. Mate, tell me about the rabbits, George. Hey, see you later, Mike. Locked. Really, another one? And we don't have any hints for it this time. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go back down to the basement, I guess, and see if we can get inside there and grab the thing. Though I don't see how. Oh, wait, did I ever? I didn't try to get into the daycare room on this floor. Let me do that real quick. It's just right there. You know, it's kind of unsettlingly quiet in this place. Oh. Figures. Oh, thank you, Thirst Spot. I should have more bots in my chat just saying random shit. Where was that at? Storeroom. Oh, apparently I didn't see that the last time. Am I proud of you? I am. You're doing good work. Somehow we're supposed to get into this. I don't really know how I'm supposed to get at it though. Take a photo? Really? Snapping a photo of it, huh? Oh, I guess it was just a message. Six, 4, 2, 3. Alright, let's head back up. Not as difficult as I expected. Guys, don't fight. Be nice. Solve. Let's solve puzzle. Something solved by the well, there's a reason why a lot of horror actually is really hard to make it work in the modern age. Because isolation is kind of a key point of horror. And, well, when you always have a way to connect to everyone with a cell phone. So that's the reason usually when you have a horror story, they always do something to get rid of, set in modern times, they always do something immediately to make sure they cannot use the phone. So they'll either just, well, I guess we're just out of range. Wait, do I still have the photo? Does anyone remember that number? Six, 4, 2, 3. I thought it would give me the note. You like when it adds a layer of paranoia to whoever they call just doesn't believe them. Well, it's like it doesn't matter if you call emergency services, you're going to get someone out out there for yourself, even if you sound hysterical. This is the last section of the hospital. Something's bound to happen soon. think it was one of these rooms that Mary stayed in, or Maria. It's a magazine, just some kind of gossip mag. Teaching Despair, Hope House. Hope House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind the false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temporary, who lives near the Hope House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit." In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower, which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may in fact be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Yeah, I think that comes up, that's mentioned somewhat in Silent Hill 4, isn't it? Hope House, I feel like I've heard that name before. I think they were actually working on Silent Hill 4 in this game at the same time, so that's probably why. Alright, check that room. More jerky. You visit both of them. Yeah, they were working on both games at the same time, or at least Silent Hill 4 was in very early development. So they probably just went ahead and mentioned it here. They also pulled from, like, clippings you read in Silent Hill 2 for the villain of that game. Goodbye, Heather. Oh, wait a second. Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while. Then I could have taken you to my world. A world for us alone, more beautiful than this one. And I have been waiting for this day for today. The day I see you, the day you save me, today. Heather, watch out for him. Leonard is no ordinary guy. Farewell. I love you. And he tore the doll apart. Heather, my goddess. Heather, my lover. Heather, my... Sound like I'm on Novocaine. That's about the quality of my voice acting. Oh, at least he got wine and a toothbrush. Can I read the next log in Captain Kirk's voice? I don't think that's going to be another log. He pretty much said that was the last one. You just came out of nowhere. Oh shit, there's one behind me. Holy shit! It's the entire wing. Took a few bullets to the kidney, but I'm apparently okay.
Hello?
Claudia.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. Ah, what a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I
can feel the hatred.
I can feel your hatred, young Skywalker.
The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
Thanks, Emperor Palpatine.
I'm sorry, but she killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here, and I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
Into the hall, the second floor, huh?
The end of the hall on the second floor.
Hey, see you later, Puff. There's nothing interesting in or around the bed. Gross. The whole bed stinks like year-old sweat. Okay, 2 rooms left to check on this floor. Alright, so the end of the hall on the second floor, so I'm guessing he's saying he's in room M6? But that one was locked earlier. It's either that or the day room. But I'm guessing it's M6. So, down we go. M5? I think I've already been in M5 though. But we'll be checking them both out anyways. We should go save first. There's a save point right back here. Yeah, right in the storeroom actually. Camera, can you cooperate? I don't ask for much. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to go to this room and then we'll see what happens. For those of you getting sleepy, we're almost done for the night. Giving you a 12-hour stream, you jest. Surely you jest. I would be so just quiet at the end of a 12-hour stream. I think my longest stream I've ever done is 7.5 hours. So, I could probably push it to 8 or 9. When it becomes, you know, like a full-time job, that's when you're like, okay, at some point you gotta stop. Alright, so... well, we'll check the day room first, then we'll head down to the end of the hall. Uptime? Yeah, there should be a bot command, but I've never, you know, got it running. So I'm the uptime bot, so I've been streaming for just over 4 hours. Oh, there's just a door there now. That wasn't there before. It doesn't even have a number. When we do Death Stranding... oh. When we do Death Stranding soon, I'll probably be doing like 8-hour streams, so I'll get ready for that. I'll have a map of this area. They really like that. Like, we don't want you to feel too comfortable. Yeah, this game is actually turning out to be a bit longer than Silent Hill 2 as well. Hold up. Oh, I see. Will you enter the Rust Labyrinth? When the walls get rusty, you know shit's getting real. When you can't... I can see through the wall a bit there. Thanks, Pakistan GameCube. Oh boy. Have we had to mix two chemicals together to ward off bugs yet? Yeah, that's at the beginning of the game. Okay, now you're just trolling me. Sure. This picture, this one doesn't make my head hurt when I look at it. But I know this one, it must be. Oh, that's not a save point.
Has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Why? What is keeping that child alive?
What the hell? Was I daydreaming? No, it was more like watching a video in a dark room. But that nurse, I know her. Lisa, who is so heavenly toward me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird, though. Yeah, drugs will do that. Why do prostate exams need to be done with a finger? All the advances in medical science, and a finger is still the best we got to check that mess. You know, I can't really argue with that logic. But they're going to be sticking something up there, so I guess they go with what's the cheapest option. Yeah, that, and fingers can feel, so they're kind of feeling right. Oh, it's the ladder. Oh, look at that frickin' mouth in the wall. It's like CD album art. That guy is actually, you don't really learn much about him, but he's actually real important. The guy turning the crank. He's basically the god that runs the town. Lavatiel, I think his name is. There's the dead lady for some reason. Oh, it's a nurse. Lisa, it's speculated to be Lisa there. Oh, this is the worst. True hell. Right. There's a stretcher sort of half shoved into the room. Maybe it was being carried in, yeah? Whatever's on top was being brought in here. The walls, they crawl. That's the Fukuro girl, one of Mashiro Ito's nurse designs. I don't need to check this out. I like to avoid touching this kind of thing if I can. Looks like there's a piece of meat or something on the ground. This is what playing games with, you know, glaucoma must feel like. Couldn't even tell those were doors. Oh, that was that hallway. That was a hallway, huh? Let's go back and check the restroom. The rest of these aren't actually doors, despite saying they are. Oh, no, they are. I think this moving texture stuff was pushing the PS2 to its absolute limit. Oh, there was one I could get inside. Sweet. I'm glad I came. Oh, hello, hand. The hand outside the window. Yes? Hang in there, buddy. We done? Go just a little bit further. Go into the day room. I don't mind streaming a little bit, just a tad bit longer. Silent Hill streams make for good streams. 6 hours later. That's a new sound. I don't know if my katana blade is going to be enough. Nope, not with these fuckers. Let's give it a shot though. Oh, not. Oh, fuck. There's more than one. I hate these things with a freaking passion. Oof. Duct tape them all to the katana. Oh, there's more! I did that just for the peace of mind. And to make the noise stop. You know, maybe we should use our stun gun. Okay, Alright, the next save point we reach, though, that's where I'm going to stop, wherever it may be. Actually, I didn't want to go through there just yet. Let me out. With that Maltana, you have plus 10 to both slash and impact damage. Fortunately, no duct tape though, so can't make that dream work. Oh, wait a minute. What's this room all about? Hope you're still watching, Rune. You mentioned this, you wanted to see it. Oh, the shadows and the lines in the mirror are moving. Why'd they do that? They're going toward the... oh. They're leaving the mirror... oh, and they're on me? But not on me here? But Mirror Girl is full of blood. And now it's spreading around the wall. Oh, I got a new skin. Is the me, the mirror me, the real me? Or am I the me? Oh. Hey, your room's all bright now and mine's just a dark red mess of stuff. And my reflection ain't moving anymore. Oh. And we become one with room. Yeah, that's one of the creepiest moments in the entire game. Literally a room just for you to go in and die. In a really creepy way, though. I can't think of a better way to end the stream, though, with that. That seems like a good stopping point. Yeah, just a room to be creepy. That's all it exists for. There's there's nothing in there you need. Just a, hey, this is a really creepy idea we had, and we wanted to put it in. So, that's gonna be it for tonight, everyone. Am I not hydrated? I will be soon. You guys have been great tonight, and I'm hoping you'll continue to enjoy the Silent Hill streams. I think we'll be beating this game tomorrow. I'm confident we will. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I don't think there's much left after the hospital. I might be wrong, though. I think we have, like, another place to go, so we'll see. Anyways, you guys have been great. Thank you for any bits that were thrown around tonight. Thank you for any gift subs, or subs in general. Quite a few of those. Thank you to my mods. You guys were awesome. Alright. Wish all of you a good night, or a great morning. I'll see you all tomorrow, everyone. Later.